Hi YouTube! Welcome to another Rando Tuesday. We're testing out the 1.5 race settings for Season 1.5 of the Twilight Princess Randomizer Tournament. I'm just gonna go with Link and Epona here, and we are off. I probably should have looked closely, excuse me, at what the new settings are, but I didn't. We're just gonna let it rock. Okay, well, we're starting out here with a hint. Let's check. Hey! Oh, okay, Baron Zone. Actually, kind of a sick hint. We ball, we ball, we ball. Yeah, I was like reading that hint, being like, wait, am I supposed to understand what this means? Did the new hint distribution make it so I have to know how to figure out what this is, like, at a glance? I don't think so. I'm gonna fly over here. So I'm actually live on YouTube today too, over on the VOD channel. I felt like streaming live to YouTube on the not VOD channel, or just like on the regular, like on my main channel. I felt like it was having like negative effects on my regular channel. So I was like, well, I should still be live because the whole point is like discoverability, but I'll just be discoverable on the other account so it doesn't like hinder me, right? And it had a button that's like auto crop to also be on the short feed, and oh my god, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. That's a purple rupee. What's up, also? What do we got here? A second Baron Zone. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, and we don't have warping. That's new to 1.5. Interesting. All right, let's get our horse then, huh? We got places to be. I'm glad. Oh my golly. 3 required dungeons, Goron Mine, Lake Bet, and Arbiters. Oh wait, that was more hints. There were more hints there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So there's nothing to be found in the following areas: Farron Woods, Farron Field, Castletown. And okay, the Baron stuff being like instant is awesome. Also, I love that it was literally the 2 locations that I had spawned in at. Just like, oh yeah, those areas are bad. All right. I've already forgotten what my 3 dungeons were. Did anyone happen to jot that down in their mind? Any jotters? But it was specifically 3. I know it was Arbiters. Was it Mines, Lakebed, Arbiter? Gale, Boomerang, not useful. I feel like they're gaslighting me there. The Gale Boomerang is hard required to beat the randomizer, ain't it? Like hard, like it's hard required. You literally need it. What do you mean not useful? What up, good Bumblebee? And thank you, Holso. I appreciate it. boop, boop, boop. Today is an interesting one for sure. I'm also live on TikTok. I already said that. No, I didn't. I meant to say I'm also live on Instagram. I was curious if that was a thing and found that it was. Spinner track. Has a helping hand as a... Okay, cool. Sorry, that whip sound effect for the menu. Random sound effects are just a treat and a half. And that makes it nighttime, so now I gotta go to something else, change time of day. Doodly-doo-doo. That is accurate, yes. One in, then two. Maybe today will be the day that I relearn how to do this trick. The jump, the wolf jump at the top right. I'm still trying to figure out why the hint distribution would say that Gale Boomerang was not useful. It's gotta be something along the lines of not needed to do the dungeons. It's not needed to complete the seed, but it is needed. It's gotta still be needed to beat the rando because you need it to raise that platform in the in Ganon Castle, unless all of a sudden Ganon Castle is being done differently. Okay, the TikTok or the Insta stream looks to be instantly dead, which is really funny. Oh, a sword. Nice. First item sword. Gosh. Playing on Ship of Harkinian is spoiling me. I'm having to manually click that I did something. What is this world coming to? Alright, so I know it's that, and then it's C up, but then it's we gotta look somewhere. It might be that post. Let's try post. Let's see, jump. Not even close. All right, to the bottom with ye. Let's get back on our horse. Okay, it's way. I thought it was closer. I'll just yell at it. What up, the Robin? You're down to what? Thank you. I'll try my best not to die. Unless it's beneficial. You know the lantern check over here is dead. I think I just go... I think it's fastest. Oh my god, dude. There's a fence there. Watch out. I think I just want to go over here and grab the teleport and then dip. Okay, there's a wall there. Watch out. Do I have a favorite temple? Oh, wait. Is this? Oh my gosh, we just have it. That's new. Interesting. All right. I backtrack to Orden here. So I can't go through the rock. My favorite temple is probably Snow Peak, if I had to pick. City in the Sky is another really good one. Okay, yeah, so I'm live on Instagram, and it is just a black screen. It is not working at all. I wonder why. Oh, I can report it for being inappropriate. That's cool. Wrestling with bow is the slingshot. Okay. That's the goal. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Win quickly. Yeah, that's ideal. Ooh. Oh wait. Sorry, I'm like really distracted by the inability to see. Oh, I forgot they made the wallet smaller. That's an interesting change. So we know bow is useless, so just go straight to the horse activity. Blessed be the dragon simi. Blessed be the dragon simi. What up, Nev? 28. You want to give me something goated, right? Oh, actually, though. Let's go. This is so interesting. I'm like... I know I'm not going fast. I'm supposed to go fast. But what is the optimal way to, like... 'cause I feel like with the map not having the warps, I'm going to want to just, like... just travel around and unlock all the stuff. Like, getting the map has got to be the priority. Where's my horse? It's on the other side of the rock. Why would you? How did you even manage that? There was a giant boulder in the way. Seven major. Fascinating. The new hint distribution system is very interesting. And what I want to see is when I hit this area. Oh, that got me all of it. There's like nothing I can get over here, huh? I can't get I can't get shit. We just... ups a daisy. Just a moment. I don't think I have. Well, I don't think that they were turned on for a while. They might be now. Orden is on the path to Stalord. Interesting. Which is funny, because the generic seed settings for Oot do have them turned on. That's a fun sound for that. We're just gonna go over here and check this guy. Nothing beyond this point. Got it. Also a fun sound. Whoa. What up, Mega Galid? Yeah, luckily it's in an area we're not gonna be in anymore. Yeah, it kind of was. Gen 3 ice sounds. Gosh, I'm so stubborn. The Instagram thing just like does not want to be live. It doesn't want to show footage, but like I can't see any reason why that would be the case. So I'm like fighting with it. But I should just probably accept that it's not working right now and deal with it another time. And I'm just like, no, it should be working. Everything else is working. I'm live everywhere else. No problem. I think. I guess the I think is pretty important there, actually. I don't know if I'm live on TikTok. I mean, it says I'm live, but I never really get like a preview or anything. I get a preview of the Instagram one, and it's just a black screen. These are both dead. Orange rupee. Got it. I don't really even need this warp. I think I just skedaddle. This whole area is kind of toast. Kind of a toasty area. Banger. A little bit. This is the song that plays when the queen dies, though. Oh, those are just his car keys. He's got like one of those long lanyards, the car keys. Doing a little shimmy shake. Oh, a boo! Which means that this loop is really small, which sucks. This area is huge. Come on, there you go. Ow. Milk. We are gonna need Zora armor. Honestly, we have a really weird scenario here where I need Zora armor really badly and like iron boots because I need iron boots for both things. Whoop! Let's check the sign up here. What do you have? What do you have to say for me? Outside Arbiter's Grounds, lantern chest, piece of heart, Elden Field, bomb rock, heart container. Coolio. We float. Did I overshoot? No. A little closer than I like on that one, but we're here. Money, money. And then I got the wallet locked at 99 rupees, and it's just like money, 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 money. Did you want money? How about money? Gosh, and I thought Oot Rando was bad. You get so much money in Oot Rando, and then here we are back to TP, and it's just... Yeah, it's a new setting. Like, the settings I'm running are, like, brand new. Like, last week, they were not there. I think it's to try and make the money a little bit more impactful, and the wallet a little bit more impactful. All right, let's see if I can remember how to get the chicken to not run away. So you line him up. We get the shield, delightful, don't need that. And then it's like here to, I want to say like there. No, this is so sad. All right, third time's the charm. We just don't have a ton of checks, so like. Because I can't enter any of the dungeons. All 3 of my dungeons have a lot of prereq. I did just realize that I have bomb arrows, which is kind of a nasty like combo of the first things to find. Thank you for the good luck, Bonzio Mixio. I keep seeing that people are joining the TikTok stream, or not like TikTok, the Instagram stream, and I just want anyone to tell me if visuals are existing there or not. Can they see or hear anything? That's all I want to know. Purple rupee. Because that's all barren. Looks good? Oh, you totally can see things? My preview is a black screen, so I had no idea. Thank you. Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Yeah, I got the shield, bombs, and bow. There we are. Still can't do squat here, though. 'Cause that's all claw shot checks. And then we know this place is barren, so we can just walk on through. Or it's still walking, even if you're a puppy dog. Nope. Oop. Again, Ship of Harkinian spoiled me. That stuff is too good. The auto tracker and auto... Ugh. So good. I almost did an archipelago today, but I remembered that an archipelago would require me to find another person, and I had the thought, like, last night, like, super late, and then I forgot, and then I had the thought this morning, and I was just like, I'm not gonna try and get someone to join me for an archipelago when I've never done an archipelago with TP, like, day of. I know, it'd be fun. Show me the money. That's not gonna reach, is it? Oh, no, it reaches. Okay, we're good. It's shockingly money. Okay. I checked. Everything along here's been checked. This is tragic. Let me actually check my map, because I have not been, like, actively checking that. Because Orden... I did. CAC, I did. No, I did not get the alcove check. My, what huge tits you have. Did that, did both of those. No, they're set to never have things. Like, they just straight up don't. I'm not at the right spot. It's the lower one. Okay, plum minigame, I'm pretty sure we saw is nothing. I got both of those. I got both of those. I got that shield attack. Okay. Yep, this is Snow Peak Ruins. There's our sky book, which does nothing, I believe. Oh, God. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for the gummy bear. Oh, yeah. I fixed all of those problems. Where am I going? There we are. I know the lantern check here is bad, but I believe I don't have this check. Oh, there is. Oh, maybe I should have read what the new settings are. Woo! Nice, that's that guy. Best Zelda IMO? I have to hard agree. But I'm also a little biased. Because I have, like, a few thousand hours on this Zelda. And only, like, 1,000 hours. I probably only have, like, a few hundred of Ocarina of Time, actually. I might be close to 1,000. Did the sign here get moved? No, there it is. Okay. Okay. So that's Shell Blade, and then Boots our path is like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I need iron boots. The shop actually being a thing is kind of cool. Because the race settings used to not have any shops, huh? So. Oh, don't taunt them. Don't taunt them. I've been hit by some nasty shots by the Bulblins. They hit the ones that matter. You think this will move opponent like slightly closer to me? Is this faster? Okay, yeah, no, that was way faster. But I do need to change it to night or today. And I think if I enter the area before I do it, I'll have to like reload, which is slow. So is it the heart container? Okay, cool. And that'll open up that, and then I'll go back to Orden and deal with that check. Good to know. Good to know. Because the most expensive thing at this shop is the 40 rupee one, huh? So that's pretty doable. Oh! Hey, look at that. That's a good one. I would have just never looked here either unless Isaac said something. Oh, that would have been so funny. Okay. Let's see if I can go into the settings here. And turn... Can I even turn shops on? On this tracker? I'm not seeing shops. Strange. Alright. Yeah, doobie, what a doobie. Okay. Claw shot acquired, though. I thought Koro Bottle was already randomized. Okay. Are the shops connected at all? The wind blows here, right? Oh wait, you still would need the. Oh, no, you don't, because they sync up. So I have Farron Woods and Castletown as Baron. So are the shops like on their own there, or are they connected? What do you mean? It's nice and cozy. I hate when I try to do a jump tag thing and I flop around instead. I do the side hop. Is off. That's bizarre. Well, what was the thought process there? I'm just curious. Was it just too many checks in a small area? I think I want to be Wolf here. Because I want the warp. Hey, Sames. Ooh. Happy New Year. Dungeons are small, keysy. Alright, I can't go there. Why does it say tight? Oh, yeah. does only need the one thing. Another hint. We got Gorm Mines, Path of Warfield. Cool. This is like shop, like the Fado or whatever. Not Fado. Whatever her name is. The fortune teller, right? I could be wrong though. There's some kind of shop. Graveyard of immovable objects. Claw shot's also gonna get me this way. Claw shot bomb arrows is actually kind of a very like specific list. No, it is. I'm noticing that too. I don't know why. I might have messed with something in the settings that's messing with it. Let me check if I can adjust what setting I think I messed with while I'm streaming. I didn't do anything. Oop. Right into the wall. There we go. Got any more arrows? Nah. I'm sure we'll find them when we need them. Oh, it was pretty noticeable. But it was also dipping in and out, so it wasn't like a constant issue. Oops. There we go. I hope. Woo. But it would make sense that something here is good because of just like how. I feel like early claw and bomb arrows is like, this is the claw and bomb arrows check. I feel like my thought process is pretty solid there. Because we still can't enter any dungeons without iron boots. Ugh. I'll have to make sure that I'm actually fast next week. But I'm doing what I can for now. I'm not currently doing a race, but these are like the tournament race settings, yeah. I figured I'd try and participate in season 2 of the rando tourney for Twilight Princess. I got my shit clocked last year, but like, meh. If I had a cack thing I could get. Ups-a-daisy. Okay. I think I have all the hints. Ah! I'm also apparently going to be playing in like a Dota tournament. That or it's a scam, but I think it's a Dota tournament. And that's starting on Saturday. Have you guys ever seen those like Steam scams? Oh, really? Where it's like, hey, we need a 5th for an amateur dart tournament. Can you log in here? God, there's gotta be something else. South Castletown has an individual check. Ugh. So I got both of those. I have that to get. I got that. I got that. I think that's dead. So I have literally 3 checks. 6. I have 6 checks. What are the other checks that it's saying I have? Oh, that, which I got. Plum minigame, which I believe I already got a thing saying that it's nothing. And Goron Springwater Rush, which I don't really have the money for. So it's not as available as it looks. I think you swore off Dota for 2026. No, just streaming it. Like, it's not the thing that I'm streaming because everyone hates it except for me. But I got message for the tournament on Discord, so it's real. There was also like a lot more messages and shit. But it should be fun. Yep. For when you're going down the river in your little canoe, bumping into a billion things, crying, sobbing, exploding. As we do. Why is he so big? What, big frog? Because look at him go. Why wouldn't he be so big? They also have big gay frog. I think that's just called Big Gay. Shoutouts to Big Gay. Oh no, Big Gay's a hamster. Every single day I suffer slightly more in new and interesting ways. Okay. I'm gonna turn plum minigame back on in case I'm silly, in case I've made a mistake. That's just a rupee. I don't need a rupee. What up? Me too. I do not need... I can just bomb. I love it so much. I dedicated a majority of my life to it at this point. No, that's not accurate. But a lot of my life. There's a solid amount of my brain space that is occupied by Twilight Princess stuff that I utilize once a week for a randomizer. I'm okay with that though. Hey, look, arrows. I can go back to speedy explosions. Ow. Okay, as far as I'm aware, I have one more. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Did I? I think I only ran it for like 2 years. It just feels like longer. There we are. The shoes have been found. All right. We're popping off now. I started in 2019. No, I started in 2020. Yeah, you're right. No. I started at some point. And I think I stopped in 2022. Yes, this is a randomizer. Yep, it's been a hot minute. Six, 7 will go down as one of the worst meme hangovers in history. I think the longer you let 6, 7, like if you let go of the 6, 7 is the worst meme of all time, like remove that from your heart. All of a sudden, it's actually kind of based. And it's just you laughing for no reason and smiling for no reason. Like, don't we want more laughing and smiling in this world? Think about it. I'm sorry, is that the drink sound? Oh, man, we're gulping it. We're the gulpers. Any gulpers? Bro's got wet socks. How old was I when this game came out? Because I mean, I started playing this game when it came out, but I meant like speed running it was a little bit later. Yo, thanks for the Prime, gamer. Whoa! I was a little slow there, I guess. But is the laughing and smiling worth the cost of brain rot? I don't even think that it's brain rot because it's not occupying that much space. Like, I don't say 6-7 and feel like I'm taking psychic damage. The like Italian brain rot meme, that one, I feel like I'm taking psychic damage when I'm forced to experience it. $20 years ago? So what, I was 9? Because I played it when it came out. I actually, I had a really weird, I don't know if anyone else has this issue where when they're doing dishes, they like randomly start thinking about the most like mentally, how do I put this, like cerebral shit. And I was thinking about the fact that I don't think I have a singular memory of my parents that's positive. Not that they weren't good parents, not that I don't love my parents or anything. I just don't have like a stick out memory of my parents that isn't a negative one. So I have a lot of negative like memories about my parents. Wait. I don't have a key. But then I realized, no, I have one, and it's the day they went and got me a Wii, which was like Christmas Eve. I heard them like leaving in the middle of the night and coming back. Like I heard the garage door open, and it was them like leaving to go get a Wii like hours away in the middle of the night in 2006 or whenever. Like it was a whole, it was just like the like I heard this happening and then I found out what that was and it was just like, I don't know, it like stuck in my brain as like a really sweet thing they did for me. But since my like special interest or whatever was video gaming, but both of my parents like hated video gaming and they refused to put any time or attention into caring about it. I just never really bonded with my parents. Oops. Anyways, check out this sweet riff, dog. I got these 6 shoes on. It's so easy to bond over video games, too. They're just so approachable, and there's so many different ones. My parents had, like, this really weird thing where they were just like, it's video games. You know? Like, that's your thing, and we're not interested. And it's just like, I don't know how you could not be interested in experiencing so many different, like, stories and shit. My brother was the reason I got into video games and Zelda, and then he doesn't play anymore either. Honestly, no one in my family played video games or even was like willing to go out of their way to play video games with me. I always played by myself. Which, surprise, surprise, I became very distant from my family. Ooh, everyone's shocked. Not a single person in my family had any interest in the only thing that I ever cared about. Especially as a child. I'm a child, right? I mean, and like, I liked some other things, like sports, but like, even then, my parents were kind of older and not really around, and my siblings were older. I couldn't, you know, you can't really play basketball with your brother who's like 4 feet taller than you. You can, but it's not that fun for either of you. Because you go to shoot and he's just like... You get stuffed. I read that, I promise. Hey, Zora armor. Whoop. That's sick. I'm glad my parents at least understood enough to like still like bare minimum, you know, they would get me the things so that I could play the video games with my friends and such, and they like supported that. But like they didn't really approve of it. I had, like I was saying, like I don't really have very many like positive memories. One negative memory I have of my family is my dad at like 1 in the morning apologizing to me for letting me get addicted to video games. I was like in college when this happened. I was just like, excuse you? He's like telling me that he failed me as a father. Like, that shit's a crazy thing to say. I just can't believe I never got my parents to play like Mario Kart or Mario, like the super simple ones. Like, I don't know, they just were so distant about it. And now they're like, oh, you know, we didn't support you, but now you do this like for your job. Like, that's so cool. And I'm just like, yeah. Thanks. I don't have any arrows. Maybe that thing to the left will give me some arrows if I poke it. Man. These like boxes. No, none of that. That's a dang shame, huh? How about that? You respawn? To still not give me arrows? What is this world coming to? And politically sane. That's wild. Good parent RNG is also a wild thing to say. Like I said, I do love my parents. I think they're fine people. But I'm not like my parents' therapist, so I don't really need to be like talking about their emotional baggage live, you know? I already got the check up there, huh? Ah! Wait. Arrows. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! Thank you. Hey, take care, Sames. Thanks for stopping by. I wasn't kidding. This is the year of the randomizer. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff with Oot Rando, MM Rando, Wind Waker, and TP Rando, and like combining them in the future. So you want to see more of that? I'll be here doing that. You could be my dad. Yo, any dads? Any daddies? What are the odds that one of these has arrows? Very low. Alright. We need to get some stuff. Wait, do we? We got Zora armor. I need to check that off. Okay. I might for sure. I would probably plan it in the Discord though, so you might want to, you know, keep your eyes peeled. All right, I'm limited on my arrows. Let's stop having the worst aim of all time. Oy. Oh boy, a green rupee. Now we are in it to win it, baby. So I told you guys that I was gonna play in a Dota 2 tournament, right? I just got a message that I think looks like a list of other people playing in the event, and it includes like 4 pro players. The tournament is like specifically an amateur tournament with like an MMR cap for the team. Like the total team has an MMR cap. And I'm just looking at the list of pro players and I'm like, wait a second, how the fuck is that? What is this shit, man? I should not be recognizing these people. These guys like to drop arrows. Oh, right into the lava. All right, that's fine. I didn't need them. Didn't want them, actually. Is NL taking part? That'd be so funny, actually. I don't believe so, no. Oh, I know for a fact it's not a shady event. But I'm more afraid that I'm gonna get my teeth kicked in, you know? Because I think I'm gonna be playing mid for the tournament. And the pro player is in the middle lane, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh shit. I'll definitely not feed, okay? Most definitely not feed. Wait. Where is my thingy? Oop. Mistakes have been made. I have never done this area backwards before. So I'm kind of just thinking on my feet here. I'm on my toes. God, the wooden sword is so good. I love the way it, you know. 3, 4. Crag. Ooh, brother, you really should not be passing out heart pieces. You do not look like you have much left. Okay, I'm glad that I went back to get this. That was huge. Oh, and I forgot to check off. Ugh. At that. Whee! The double. We got the mini rod twice. I have the full rod. My rod is ready for doming. Maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that since I'm on Instagram and I think my sister can watch it. Maybe she'd think it'll funny. Maybe she'll think it's funny though. Who knows? What a tasty beverage. All right. No! Well, we don't really need Claw Shot 2 for forever. That's like a very... We'll deal with it when we get there kind of item. We need it at the end, but not until then. I think right now our focus is just clearing all the dungeons. Because now I have access to most of them, I believe. What's that one? How you doing? Whoop. Thank you, thank you. This is called Bedhead to the Extreme Bedhead. Is my official title for it. Arrows. I love this little swarm of guys that run at you. I don't remember the last time I hit any of them. So why is the tracker being weird? There we go. I got a couple of bugs. Forgot about them bugs that I got. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. Nice shot. But going back to the archipelago thing, I'm never sure like who to hit up for archipelago because it's one of those things where I feel like anyone can do it. Oh my god. Wooden sword popping off. Can I just like go grab it? Hell yeah. Aww, I didn't even get the Y. Poor guy. Yeah, it's very different than like speedrun race type stuff where I can just kind of like you know exactly who to message. It's the other speedrunners, right? But archipelago is just like I can message anyone, kind of. But then also, like, if you message people, like, I don't know, I could get, like, Falcus. Oh, my God, that archipelago would take forever. And that just seems... Alright, that's one dungeon down. The other crazy thing about Archipelago is that, like, it's not just Zelda games. You can get people coming in of the Archipelago doing, like, Slay the Spire or some shit. And they're not all equal, right? Like, I feel like some games just get a lot more checks than others. And some games are, like, way faster, too. Whoosh. Wait, no, the other way. I need to go to the shop. No, what are you doing? get my act together. Doing all these randomizers and such, I had the really sad thought, which was that I bought Silk Song on the Switch. And Silk Song randomizers will probably be a thing within a year, and they'll probably go insanely hard. And I'm gonna have to rebuy it on Steam. Agatha's little bomb shop. She's got enough stuff going on, but random NPCs would be pretty funny. I don't think they've gotten that figured out though. Maybe with the decomp, that could be a thing that gets added. I don't know how boss randomizers would work. Well, they would just randomize the door, right? The entrance. Just like the loading zone would be different, huh? But they have like pretty specific rooms, so you can't just like fight Morpheal not at shit. The Morpheal room. Is it just gonna fly around the sky? And you just can't kill her? I've made a horrible mistake. There we go. Lake bed. Meow. Wait. There we are. Oh, good. I needed those. Thanks. All right. Now, like, bedtime. I need to beat Morpheal fast because I have to go to the bathroom. And that's an easy... I can go to the bathroom and not, like, have to edit. I'll probably edit anyways. Whew. When I'm in the mafia and I'm icing ya, lake bedtime. What's the actual? There's a term for that. Where they like strap a like brick shoes or something like that. Lead shoes. Ooh, it's that useless boomerang I've heard so much about. Nah, this is Goron. Twilight. If you think about it, the new wallet changes are kind of a recession indicator. Just saying. Ooh, I never missed that. That's a unfortunate flub. Oh. I'll be crying about that one to Rebecca later. Oh yeah, that one's going in the diary. Hey, magic armor. You called it? All right. Unfortunately, I will never be equipping it. Little known fact, I'm kind of a bit of a cheater. I've been known to cheat. But only for the love of the game. Come on now. Ow. Awooga? Oh, the second green rupee! Oh, I've got you have to kill these. Sweet. Nah, again, I think that this shit's turned off. It's like just there, right? No, it's that guy? No. I always forget this. You take too long of a break, and all of a sudden. Oof. That actually seemed good. I was like going on and off. 'Cause I don't think you can do that, right? Nah. Is it just that one? 'Cause I think that actually would have worked and been fine. Just kidding. So it's definitely this. I really got to relearn a lot of this stuff. I do not feel like I'm targeting that, but I totally am. Move it along, cat. Really? That was the wall, too? That's the wall. Oh, come on. There we go. Is that the right spot, though? The other ones were the wall. Because it's not like down here. Then you're too far away. You need it to be... Yeah, you need to be like up here, just like as far up as you can, I thought. Okay, if that's not it, then I'm just in the wrong spot entirely. Is that LJ and everything? I'm gonna try and make this work. Just like further back, targeting that spot. If I get an LJ there, I'll be good. See, everything's fine. Just gotta wiggle around a little bit. Do you ever wish you could LJA IRL? That'd be terrifying, man. Also, what use would you have for that? I think the Gale Boomerang would be enough for me. I don't need to fly over the Arizona Grand Canyon. Also, there's not a void there. It wouldn't work. Assuming that it follows other LJA rules. Yeah, but do you... I don't know if I want to risk it on a high ledge like that. Oop, my bad. You ready for the silliest fight? One of the silliest fights in this game. You are not supposed to have bomb arrows, I don't believe. Oh wait, yeah you are. Why can this just work? You're not even, yeah, you totally are supposed to have bomb arrows at this point. They just didn't think about how busted they are. They're so busted. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you for the follow, TikTok person. I don't have like TikTok follow notifications, but I figured I could still say thank you. Common courtesy implies the existence of uncommon courtesy and rare courtesy. Perhaps even mythical and legendary courtesy. Depends on how you look at it. Yeah, once the mini boss. This is the real boss, though. Tektites. Don't most of the dungeons and temples in this game have 2 bosses? Like literally all of them? Yeah, they do. This guy is like really big though. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the difference. I hadn't considered what if he's a big guy. Big guy pants okay. Whatever. I wonder if it's faster to just wolf link up here. Just because rolling up the hill is slow. I'm running up the hill. Me. Man, have you guys looked at the Stranger Things like IMDb rating, like from season 1 to season 5? Because it's kind of a catastrophic line. It's actually really funny to look at. Yo, the sword! That's hype. What if I told you Stranger Things was overrated? I mean, it is overrated, but also it's... I feel like the first season's not. I feel like the first season was exceptionally solid. And basically everything since then is kind of meh. There's a couple of things, you know, spoiler alert. So like one of the things that I've heard, it isn't really a spoiler, is that apparently like the Duffer Brothers, like one of them was like basically getting a lot of feedback from their wife, and the show's downhill spiral correlates with his divorce, which is the funniest shit of all time. That like she was basically the ghostwriter of the show. I have not fact-checked this at all, by the way. It's just so fucking funny to me that I believed it at point blank. It makes so much sense that there was like, you know, the Duffer Brothers would be like chatting over some coffee in the living room and because I do this, I say shit out loud, and Rebecca will go, ooh, that's goated, or ooh, don't say that out loud. That's one of your worst bits yet. right? Like, and she just apparently like the idea of her just sitting there sipping her coffee, reading the newspaper, being like, "Ooh, what if the Demogorgon was actually like, you know, some nonsense, right?" She was just like throwing in all the little details that made the show actually good. And then they got divorced, and so the secret third opinion wasn't there anymore. You know what happens when creative people who are told they're successful don't have someone to tell them to, like, hey, whoa, this might not be a great idea. I'm looking at you, Jar Jar Binks. Directly. I'm looking directly at Jar Jar Binks. Holy moly. Looking him in the eyes, letting him know that I love him. I love Jar Jar Binks, but may we see him? No. I keep him locked in my closet. Anyways, the TLDR ending finale of Stranger Things, from what I've gathered so far, is more or less Will has a gay awakening and it turns him into a superhero and they win. Which, to be fair, while it might not be the greatest writing I've ever seen, it's really fucking funny, so I've been vibing with it. I actually thought it was peak, but like not in the way they probably wanted it to be peak. I was all aboard. Yeah, I want you. Right? Be right back. Sounds good. Wait, no. Yeah, I wanted it the other way. I'm a silly Billy. For real though, have a good lurk. Thanks for chilling and hanging out. It's appreciated. Do, 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 do. Am I doing a randomizer? Yes, I am. Sorry, apparently your text did not go through. Cat took a dump on my other chat. It went through on one of my chats. It was a major event. It was so funny because his coming out scene was like the final scene of the like first half of the season. We haven't even seen the second half. But the streets are calling for the Duffer Brothers heads. The like only thing that I've seen about it is that apparently they get to the big final boss man, right? They show up at his fucking front door, and I guess he just is alone, and his army of Demogorgons are just gone. And everyone's just like, well, what do you mean? This guy can fucking read minds, predict the future, and he's just alone? And the Duffer Brothers responded in an interview being like, yeah, he just kind of assumed no one would ever make it to him, so he didn't bother to have any protection. And everyone's just like, what do you mean? What do you... He forgore, man. Sometimes you just forgore. It's the funniest shit. Never forget protection. Real and based. They probably realized, oh shit, we actually made the bad guys so powerful that if we give him a fair fight against the good guys, there's no real way that they could win. Right? So they had to just, like, nerf the bad guy to one guy, because if he's just one guy, they can probably take him. I think the problem is that they wanted it to be horror, but like in horror, for things to truly be horror, the good guys have to kind of lose. And they lost that along the way. Ooh, real. When they win anyways, they lose. That is true horror. I swear I can just go up. Am I stupid? I mean, yeah, but like, how stupid? Whatever. There's another thing to put on my list of stuff I need to get better at. I hope the divorced wife puts out a reversion, you know, like a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood type thing, but it's just by the divorced spouse. That'd be funny as hell. And it's like, this is what I thought should have happened. Oh, hey, look, the second claw shot. Chat. I appear to be stuck. This is the funniest thing I've ever experienced. That was awesome. I got that, right? Yeah, because that pulls the water. Imagine losing a race to that. I would, oh man. I've been going into the concept of doing the tournament because we've been watching a lot of Uma Musume, right? And Uma Musume has like opened my eyes on how to be competitive without being like negative about it. And I feel like I would lose that edge if I lost to that. I'd be like, I'd snap a little bit. Oh, man. What is happening? They can't strike again because I never stopped striking. It's still the first strike. They never run out of strikes. I train them right. What a good stamina stat does to a motherfucker. I love when you can just hear the Lizalfos just killing themselves on accident. They really did not design their AI to be that intelligent here, and it is really funny. Wait a second. Gaming. Goodbye. Alright, now where am I going again? To the exit here, which is like under me? No, it's over there. Right? Wait. I'm just gonna open and close this door so that when I void, I don't have to do that again. Give yourself some credit, Von Zooming Zeal. They're a lot worse than you. I'm confident in that. Is this the entrance? Yeah, it is. Oh well. I'm eggs at the store in a bit. Time to go broke. I'm sorry, that's not a real sentence, right? You're fucking with me? Oh, do I remember this? It's like... Oi! Nah, that seemed good. That seemed good. We're so in it. Can you climb the small ledge there, buddy? Okay, 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 okay. Take 3. Because it's... Okay, that's too far back. You want to get the like ledge, the second ledge. The LJAs here all suck because they're all like specific. There we are. I like the wacky ones. Yeah, and this one's just like... something like that. Huzzah! I don't even need to kill you. I'm just doing it for the love of it. Oh, an actually required item? That's insane. Also, I apparently missed a chest. What chest did I miss? Hello? Hello? Oh, wait. I know exactly what chest that is. All right, I'll go get it. I gotta save and quit, though. Ah! I keep clicking shit on accident that I don't want to click. I blame the fact that I need to pee. All right, let me update my tracker here. Let's see here. What do we got? We got ball and chain. We still need the spinner. We got an upgraded sword. We got a second one of those. Do we still have memo yet? I feel like we don't have memo. Yeah, we don't have memo. Interesting. I mean, I can just walk in here. You think in the future we'll figure out how to not have to pee anymore? Do we have someone on this? Are our top scientists working on this yet? ₹5? A piece of heart? Oh, wow, that's about as useful as ₹5. Approximately. Down we go. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I think I have 3 bugs, too. Nope, just 2. And small wallet. Thank you. Have a good lurk. Stab, stabby, stabbers, stab. Oop. Stabbity, stoob, stab, stab. And goodbye. I'm gonna go pee. Just a wee bit of time less. But again, it's chilling. Okie dokie. We don't have lantern. That's pretty bad. We also don't have spinner. Oop. I do have jump strike though, so that's delightful. Nose is all itchy. Hey, what up, Palomar? I knew I recognized you. I was gonna say, like, don't I know you from somewhere? I tried to ask you. GG. You might have been dead. You might have been, like, going to the bathroom or something. I don't know. Crap. I can't go. I'm trying to think this through. We have a logic puzzle here. And the logic puzzle is that I got a lot of checks in a small period of time from getting, you know, double claw shot, double dominion rod, lots of stuff. But still no lantern, still no spinner, and no Aurora's memo, which locks us out of a lot of stuff still. Such as our last dungeon. And I swear we had, like, path to Star-Lord or something at one point. But I swear it was, like, bombs, which were the first check we got, so it means nothing. Because everything we got was within that path. Like... Palomar, are you familiar at all with anything going on here? Cause I'll clue you in. This shit's my bread and butter. We know ice block puzzle bad. Lantern's probably not super needed. Oh shit. Well, you struck gold. Yeah, that's me, the Dota-loving Zelda randomizer player. All right. Yeah. Okay. Where does this actually bring me? I'm just checking. It's not gonna bring me to like Orden, is it? That'd be crazy. Okay, yeah, it's just there. That's fine. Ooh, we don't need to do this because we know that Boomerang is useless. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. It's definitely worth finishing. This game is sweet. Again, we have so many checks in so many places. I got a good feeling about the gorge here. Cause I got those. I know ice block is bad. I'm just marking off that I'd finished my dungeons here. Okay. Still can't get my final check. Because most of them are like genuine. I'm just talking about something in TP, but they sound so crazy. I just can't quite get in the crack. I don't know what's going on there. We're just gonna... We all say things from time to time. And I think that that's just so sweet. The way that we, as, you know, the human race have developed such a dialect. Oh boy. All right. I don't have spinners. I kind of make that area kind of bad. South Castletown's got like one check. Like Hylia's got like squat. What am I missing? It says Secret Grove has a check. Oh my gosh, stop like burping, dude. You're a grown man. With work to do. Oh, past the owl statue. Yes, that is. Hey, what up, Ari? Hello. We know Shelby Grotto is dead. Got the underwater chest. Happiest New Year to you as well. I got the 2 double claw shot checks. I have not done plum minigame. I did those. I've not done these. It has. And I'm doing great. Fantastic. Do I need the Master Sword to go in here? That's new. Angie. Man. Alright. You look like you like... No, do you like Mike and Ike's? Not you look. I thought you said you look like you like Mike and Ike's, and I'm just like, how does that... Yes, I like Mike and Ike's. I'm sorry, Anyways. I have 2 in CAC? Sure. I already got that. That's arrows. Yeah, but my name is, my, like, tag is Ike. And when I go to the local grocery store, the win code, they usually got these, like, Mike and Ike boxes that are, like, this big for, like, a quarter. And I like to pick myself up a little treat. Oh, the spinner! The spindler. All right, that's sweet. What does that get us? Fuck all. But... So we actually know that the spinner, that's a yellow rupee. We also know that bugs are all dead. So I can mark those as dead. There's fountain chest. Got that. I think Bridge of Eldon is kind of our play right now. You ever had Starburst sours? Not Starburst. Yeah. The Starburst, like, chew sour things. Those are, like, actually peak candy. They're so good. Sour fruit gushers? I don't think I've ever had them. That sounds like something I'd enjoy, though. Bomb arrows are so funny. That poor dude never saw it coming. Nerd gummy clusters are pretty peak. The biggest issue with them is their price. I feel like to get you get like a bag of nerd gummy clusters for like $4 and you get like 5 and it's like, oh man, I'm paying $1 a cluster. No, they do. They're definitely my favorite candy to stumble upon. You know what I mean? Like, you're at the... okay, actually, you probably don't know what I mean, because who the fuck stumbles upon candy? My partner will, like, get candy from, like, events in the office type shit, and she'll bring it home, and so I'll just get candy. I don't know why I was talking like this is a thing that happens to regular people all the time. Maybe it is, like outings where you just get candy. I think normally they tell you not to take that candy, but like... Anyways, they're really good. They're just expensive. So like advocating for taking candy from strangers. But like only if it's nerd gummy clusters. The nerd gummy clusters out of the white van hit different. Warhead's Extreme Sour Pickle. I actually got some like Warhead Extremes for Christmas. And I've been eating them every once in a while. And they're like really good for about 3 seconds. They're delicious. They're all soury. And I'm like, right? Like, that's so sour. And then the sour like coating is gone. And they become the worst candy I've ever had in my life. Like the flavor completely dissipates. It just goes away. It sucks. There's no flavor under the sour. And I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on that. Yeah, the sourness is gone in a couple seconds, and then there's no flavor behind it. It's just, you were there for the sour's gone now, there's nothing left for you. I legit spit some of them out after the sour part was gone. So also, they're like a decent-sized hard candy. They take forever. I'm like sucking on that shit for forever, man. My stamina's aight, but not that good. I'm once again lost. Nope, not you. You, I got you. I forgot about the checks over here. Not one of my finer performances of Twilight Princess Randomizer, but I promise I'm actually okay at this. I'm just pressing some buttons on my tractor. Rawr. Yo, Ike's XD in the chat for the lovely tier 2s out there that still have it. He's pandering, man. He's pandering. I gotta, you know, at least put it in the chat. What if the YouTube viewers, the YouTube frogs, want to see the emote? Rawr. You think there will be like a scene renaissance where like Rawr and like scene shit comes back? That'd be funny as hell. I hope not. Ooh. I remember when we hit the 20s and everyone was like, oh my god, we should bring back the 20s style, like, you know, speakeasy and like that kind of outfits. And I'm just like, y'all crazy. That shit was not comfortable and it was not that stylish. You're nostalgic for a very, very silly time. We will be 50 or 70 doing RAR XD in the retirement communities. I'd kill it in the flapper. Maybe you would. The Great Depression was actually not that depressing. You think? You think it was actually kind of hype? You think maybe we're getting gaslit? I'd believe it. Okay, wait, that was these. No, I didn't get these. Okay. Rawr, boys and girls need to stop kissing and go play Minecraft. It's crazy that I have like the Minecraft emote is a picture of Jack Black and Jason Momoa 69ing, and I'm just seeing stop kissing, go 69. And that's an insanely different message than what you were trying to imply, I imagine. But I firmly, you know, am behind it all the way, yeah. Step it up, fellas. Stop kissing, start 69ing. Fellas, is it gay to 69 your buddies? 69ing the homies for a bit. Only if the balls touch? So you gotta like get in there with your hands and like separate the balls? Because otherwise... Because you're 69 and your balls would be on the opposite sides. You can just like not say things. That doesn't seem accurate at all. Oops. Oh, the lantern! All right, okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Maybe, actually, I don't feel like we're cooking that much. Thoughts come into your head to be shared with the class. That's right. That's what they're there for. The seat's kind of all over the place, eh? I like how that gets me 10 checks and none of them are remotely close to any other checks. Like, 10 of the most scattered out checks in Twilight Princess. Woo! All right, let's get to it. A double bomb boost? That sounds atrocious. Again, we have the information that the Boomerang... Why did I... Boomerang! We have the information that Boomerang is not needed for the run, which again is insane. Meaning that the other check over there is not important. But this one is. Oh, this one's pretty important, I do say so myself. Dude, literally first lantern check. He's so goated. They're checking his mod folder. So I don't need anything else, do I? I'm kind of set to go. I'm HOTT hot to go. TTOGO. Oh, I need the Master Sword, actually. That's a biggie. Right. I wish there were such thing as, like, no logic, but, like, not, like, mini, like, very... I guess there's glitch logic. Glitch logic, but it fucking hates you. That's the sick thing about Ocarina of Time and randos is that the glitch logic, you can like really get in there and be like, I want this seed to basically break my ankles. Unlurk, welcome back. A lot's happened while you were gone. Such as, I think I'm basically done. All right, and we know we don't need these anymore. Curb stomp logic. Yeah, so Ood has that. Ood has like choose your own logic. You can go to glitch logic and then like select what glitches are allowed. And I think that's super cool. I'm sure TP, especially with the decomp, I feel like the things that are going to use the decomp, people are talking about like, when are we getting the PC port? The PC port's miles away, but like rando assets and speedrun assets are probably like around the corner ish. Yeah, Master Sword's literally all we're missing to finish. Babe, I can't finish without my Master Sword. Baby seed? It's a race seed! They're all kind of babyish. That's the point. I like race seeds. I feel like I've suffered enough. I mean, that's not true. I plan, when I do the big archipelago project where I do all of the randos at the same time, I kind of want to do one that's just like my regular settings for all of the games. And then I want to do one where it's like the most miserable settings of all time and it takes me like a month. That sounds awful. But like in the most awesome way possible. Just like truly the worst randomizer you can possibly imagine. Yeah, I hope we get our children back someday. I miss them. I miss them so much. The kids ain't all right, man. They've been taken by the shadow bees. If you think about it, Twilight Princess and Stranger Things actually have a lot of similarities in the story. Like, actually, quite a bit. Like one of the kids goes missing, and then they have fucking superpowers. Except their superpower is that they have a really high quality fursuit where they turn into a wolf. That's crazy. What up, Mr. Astonish? Holy yo, that looks really cool. The bits are like flying at the screen. Why didn't that work? Hold on, I'll unscam you in a second. Wait, no. Doing it as wolf is worse. Because you can get stuck. Like, wolf has, like, a specific way through. Hey, they were good enough. But I was told this north area is no longer in logic. Alright, let's see here. My Twitch event sub expired. This is a check. What, like, in the back? This has been a really scuffed stream. I love that. The scuffer, the better. The scuffier, the bed, better. Wait, no, I want to just smack it. I beat that meat with my balls. Man. They were cooking the hog, man. And they didn't want to share their hog with me, the local nice guy. So I had to kill them all. Please explain to me how being vegan changes anything here. This isn't Palace of Twilight. This is, Cack Twilight. The pink lantern glow goes super hard. Please play the cutscene so I can fix my stuff. No. I do need to kill you though. Racial slurs for the Bulblins. No, actually, I don't think we need racial slurs for the Bulblins. This might just be like a me thing, but I think less racial slurs in the world, the better. Like if I get the pick. I fixed it. And thank you. The pose are not randomized at this time. See, I saw a post that was just like Clanker is like you know the like the invincible meme where it's just like that's the weapon of the enemy. We don't need to use that. Look at what they need to match our power, like that whole chestnut. I think we can call AI users, you know, dumb cunts without having like a specific slur that we use for them. Apparently slop pisses them off, so just keep calling it slop. Beep 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 beep. Conceptually, I agree, though, with saying fuck AI bros. Oop. Oh! Microslav. Yeah, I saw that too. That shit was funny as hell. Alright. Big sniffer. Also, check out this cat. There's like a cat down there. Isn't that cute? Look at her go. She's like, meow. Oh, I actually had it, but I messed up. Also, normally the pose can drop items. That is a setting. It is turned off for the randomizer because it adds 60 very spread out checks for the race settings. So it's just kind of a lot. I think if pose were turned on for race settings, the average race would be like 5 hours long, which is probably not the ideal race length. Oh no. Hey! You're supposed to grab onto that, man. I'm just like, nah, I already started this. You deserve to die. Oh my god, speaking of dying. There was like a group chat this morning. Also, this is also in line with shit that I don't need to say out loud, but instead I'm sharing it with the class. Holy moly. I don't even need to do this. I have to go the other way anyways. What am I doing? There was a group chat, like the family group chat, being like, this guy just died. And it was like, I think it's like our local representative or some shit. Not like a mayor. He's yeah, House of Representatives, right? And he died. But like, everything I know about him is that he's kind of like a, you know, rich, got that position by being wealthy. His whole platform is, I'm one of you, right? Like, you know, Red Wing. But I'm just a family man. But like, grew up on the parents' farm type shit, right? Like, very wealthy, actually had it all handed to him type person. So I saw this and was like, oh man. Like, my first responses were all super negative. Like, in my head. Including, at one point, I had the thought of sending the like, Hitler died picture. And then I, like, laughed really hard at that and had to explain to Rebecca that I had this idea, but that maybe I shouldn't share that in the family group chat. Because it's a little insensitive about the guy that just died that I actually have no qualms with. Rebecca was just like, Jesus Christ, dude. You know, we, like, literally went to school with his kids, right? And I was like, no, I did not know this. My bad, my bad. Like Rebecca and her family like grew up with these people. And I'm just like, Hitler dead. Jesus Christ. It was very, wait, this was actually a really bad thought. Maybe I'm a bad person. But also, I'm just sharing it because it was funny. Having the thought and realizing that I can't share that thought is funny, I think. God, I hope it's funny. Anyways, rest in peace. Give me your blanket. I don't think you want that blanket, dude. That's like hella sandy and torn. I'm also fairly confident that he's probably not a bad guy. I just don't like his, you know, political policies. Did you just go and bite marbles? Stop it. You're such an asshole, dude. Don't you look at me. Like I'm the problem for stopping you from biting marbles. You all saw it. He was caught on tape. He walked over there and just bit her while she was sleeping. Literally caught in 4K, dude. Ike is the problem confirmed. All right. Ooh, big quiver. What if the problem was actually Zelly? Think about it. Think about it. It could be. I got a fishing rod. I'm going as fast as I can. I've actually been going pretty slowly. But... not that slowly. I'm only 3 hours into the seed. And like... I got this fishing rod apparently. Oop, ad? Haha. Sorry for laughing. I mean, not haha. I mean, thank you for watching. Sorry about the ads. I do have a thing at the top here that's... telling you when the ads are about to start. Just in case you didn't know. It's to make it so you don't get bombed by La Bamba. I love this Poe, man. It's so fun. Yes, this is so fun. I love watching him spin. Reason number 804 why I don't want to speedrun this game ever again. The fact that you can just like lose 20 seconds to this bitch. 20 seconds is a bit of a stretch, but like, come on, man. What was that? I think at max you lose like 10, but like, that's still crazy. Oh wait, the speedrun just like goes through the door now, huh? That's even lamer. I'm such a speed boomer, man. I'm proud of it. I forgot to read the sign. The sign that tells you if there's anything you need over here. Yeah, I should go back and read that sign. That's a really good sign. I disagree. I think Arbiters is a really good dungeon. Two swords in Elden Province. Two swords. Where did I get my swords? Dude, he was like dancing over there. I don't think I got both of the Elden Province swords, so I think I have one more Elden Province sword to find. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me before. Do I bring back the Dota stream since I'm going to be playing in an amateur tournament? Or is it better for everyone if I just, you know, talk about it? and then don't force anyone to watch it or consume it. It's been 6 days. But I'm going to be in a tournament! I got invited today! I didn't know, man. This is new information. I went into the year not expecting this. I thought maybe it would be extremely more interesting with the extra context. Six days without cocaine is a long time. I've been raging that that TP goes to the Switch 2 VC for a long time. I do not want TP HD. I want TP SD on the Switch. The Alcohol Anonymous 1-day coins. I just go to a bunch of different venues and get the 1-day coins. That's all I really care about. I'm like the people in RuneScape that collect burned shark. Oh! Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back to the Brisk Boys. But yeah, I think the TPHD, people are like, oh, TPHD is going to be ported to the Switch. Rah! And I'm like, that, you know, it'd be cool, but I actually kind of don't want that. But because I think TPHD is like dead ass a worse game than TP. But TP on the VC makes a lot of sense because it is technically a GameCube game, and I think it's a better GameCube game than a Wii game. Okay, I go back and forth on that one. I think it's a really, I think it might be the best game on the Wii. Well, okay, no, that's Wii Sports. Wii Sports is... It's actually a fucking shame that the Wii launched with its 2 best games, and then it lived for like 12 years and never launched another title. That was way early, holy moly. Ooh. Hey! Well, because it's not hated, it's just not a good speedrun. Oh my gosh, come on, you can do this. Why am I getting nailed right now? And then I don't grab... There we are. See, I knew how to do it. Come on. I think I had the 2 down, though, so I have to get it a second time. Nah. Got it. There we go. Much quicker the second time. So I think the Wiimote held sideways, ass, booty, butt cheeks. The Wiimote, like in your hand with the nunchuck, peak, peak, peak. I think this game is sick on the Wii. What a Star-Lord drop? Probably nothing. Oh, a snail. 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 A male snail. Not to be confused with snail mail. Nuh-uh. Okay, so the general consensus is don't touch Dota on Twitch. Got it. Got it. Is it go mode? No. Twice but a snail. The fact that I'm playing in an amateur Dota 2 tournament is irrelevant. What's wrong with Dota? Everyone hates it. Except for me. Wait. I also made a big deal about how I wouldn't be streaming Dota anymore. I'm not even having withdrawals. I just thought it'd be interesting now that I'm gonna be. What do you need? She hurt her mouth. What else do we got here? That's you. I still have Bombskate Grotto, Goron Springwater Rush, the Lantern Chest. I try and commentate what's going on. I don't have Samuel L. Jackson. That is just a Han thing, and that game's not even alive anymore. Yo, dang, they even getting us up to Falamar. The other person who likes Dota. Also, what up, Quantum Llamas? I forgot to say hi. Yo, wait, hold on. That looks like a rare. That's a big fish. You caught Joel. Nice Joel. Big Joel pull. Joling. Eh. Okay, now I need to go to CAG. What are the odds? What? Are you bringing me a cat? Oh, you weren't bringing him to me? You were just dancing?
Like bringing him to you if you want him, but I didn't think you wanted him. I just wanted to bother you.
Okay, here you go. Goodbye, cat. He is very long, it's true. We just know that Eldon has 2 swords, and I think I'm missing a sword. And I think Eldon technically includes CAC, which technically includes Goron Springwater Rush. But I don't have a wallet, so I'd have to pay for it. Oh, it was right there. That's huge. All right, we're done. Gaming. That's it. Instead of go mode, we're in Joel mode. I think I probably would have lost this race. Just throwing it out there, I probably would have lost. But assuming it was a one-on-one, I would have come in a really nice, respectable second place. I was going to continue the Oot Seed from yesterday, but I think I'd be better off just returning to that tomorrow. And I was considering playing some RuneScape for the second half. I also considered playing Dota, but then, you know, I had that whole conversation where everyone's like, oh, he's back on the horse. Who needs slingshot? Not us. Or fell off the horse is the saying when you relapse as a addict. Off the wagon. Oh. Yeah, and Rebecca's saying, like, you never really got off the wagon. Like, you just stopped showing people. You started doing your crack in private. Yeah, you were there for it. That was, like, literally this morning, wasn't it? Rebecca's yelling at me about my 84-minute game that I had last night. Sorry. It was a good one, man. It was one of those Dota games where you're like, this is why I play Dota right here. It was like hella back and forth. I was a 40,000 net worth puck having the time of my life. It was awesome. Okay. Did you want that? I can turn that on. I've been fucking this shit up. And it's been pissing me off. That's not it. And if that's not it, that means it starts here. Okay, well, fuck. I can walk the dog in a bit. Well, to be fair, it was almost over. What the fuck? I am so convinced that I'm just getting, like, rage baited by this. It's gaslighting me, man. It's gotta be gaslighting me. What the? This is an insanely cute tower climb song. Star minigame. Oh, I hit the... Meh. Did they patch this? No. Yo, Hodang of the Dear One to also welcome to the Brisk Boys. Thank you very much, Hodang. I appreciate you. Do I have mortal? I got the mortals, huh? Mortal draw? Yeah. Whoop. I'll update that on the tracker. There we are. Isn't it free? Not to try and like get you into Pokemon Unite, but isn't it free? I can't believe Dignitas and Evil Geniuses now have Pokemon Unite teams and no longer have Dota 2 teams. That's the current state of Dota 2 esports. What a fucking tragedy. Or do they still have the South American Dota team? I don't remember. Yeah, I thought they got let go. Time to drink the tears of some fairies. Whoop! Slash. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I want to do a thing. Or not. Wait. Press the button now. He's gonna just drift, I guess. Alright. One of the cleanest Ganons I've had in a long time. Which is funny, because a lot of the other seed was... A lot of the rest of the seed was pretty ass. Clown, man. Game. I gotta make sure I put on the drip. Take out the lantern. Look at that pink glow. Get the blush on my face. Stab him with the Rolex. Let him know who he's messing with. I got your salary on my wrist, bitch. Anyways, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed my insanely scuffed randomizer with the new seed settings. Yay! Tournament races soonish for season 2 if you're interested in that. Till next time. Peace out.